I talk about a lot of different topics here in the community, no matter where you watch, because this community is growing larger and larger by every day, and it's becoming more expansive, and there's more places to gain new knowledge, to be able to increase your overall well-being, for you to focus in on your growth and development. And there are a lot of things I cover, and some of them, while you're watching them, you might have this moment where you're like, oh man, like I'm so guilty of this. I'm so guilty of not doing what I should be doing. And I feel so guilty about not having motivation. And I feel guilty because I feel a lot of shame, and a lot of stuff can come up as you're going on a personal development exploration. It's going to happen. In fact, expect it to happen. It's part of the journey. It's part of the process. But I want you to look at each and every one of these topics to cover, especially the ones that you feel called to watch more than others, because obviously there's heaps of content here. So some things are going to be more applicable than other things. And you're going to look at them and be like, yeah, I really want to know more about this and I want to know more about that. And as you're doing it, if those feelings of guilt and shame are coming up for you, like you're not doing enough and you're not going in the right direction quickly enough, I want you to kind of reframe. So what this is today is offering a reframe when you're listening into some of these topics. And know that everything that I'm sharing with you, everything that you're feeling called to watch is an invitation. I want you to look at everything as an invitation to do some inner exploration, especially if you're feeling particularly triggered or activated by something, or if it's getting you a little bit more upset and you're not 100% certain as to why. Like, why am I feeling upset about this? Why am I having feelings of guilt right now when I'm watching this? I shouldn't be feeling this way. Everything is an opportunity, and it's an invitation to sit with something. So if you watched a video of mine on self-doubt, for example, and all of a sudden you're like, man, I'm filled with self-doubt. Why can't I be different? Why are things like this? What is going on? Like, why can't I change? Why can't I fix myself? I want you to take pause first and foremost and be like, wait, there's nothing here to be fixed. I'm not broken. I'm simply on a journey towards bettering myself, towards becoming a better version of me, the more truest version of me. Because all this work that we're doing together and all of these opportunities and invitations I'm presenting to you are that. They're moments for you to get one step closer to your truest nature. Because obviously, when you were born, when you came to this earth plane, you were this little soul that had a mission, that had a purpose. But then obviously as you go through life, there's moments in time where you're influenced by other people. People might have brought you down. People might have said something to you. People might have influenced you and taken you away from that truest nature. So everything that I'm sharing here is an invitation for you to get one step closer to who you truly are. Again, because remember, everything we're doing, it's a rediscovery. Yes, you're rediscovering who you truly are, especially if you're somebody that I deal with a lot of women and a lot of clients that are like, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a partner, I'm a colleague, I'm this, I'm that, but I don't know who I am. So all of this work that we're doing together is an opportunity for you to get closer back to that truest essence that is really you, who you came here originally before you were conditioned, before you were influenced, before you were, started trying to adhere to societal expectations and putting you in a box. What I'm offering you are opportunities to be like, let me explore that a little bit deeper, or let me look at this from a little bit of a different perspective because I'd never considered it in this way before. And I think that's a really cool way to look at things. And I'm all about offering reframing, because we tend to see things very one way. And I know for me too, as I was going through this myself, it's like you're so used to seeing things like this that it's really hard to consider any other ways of looking at it, because you've become so accustomed to looking at it, especially as it relates to your own trauma or things you've been through in your life, or anger or guilt that you're hanging on to as it relates to other people. It can be really hard to see things from new perspectives. And this is some of the most profound work I'm doing with my clients, is offering them perspective so that they can let go of anger and let go of some of those more low vibrational feelings that they've been carrying around with them for a really long time, almost like a backpack, all that guilt and shame you carry around with you, and it gets heavier and heavier and heavier the more you don't kind of start to look at some of these things that have been bringing you down and explore them and from a new perspective, so that they can bring new meaning. And I'm all about finding a lesson in some of these more challenging aspects of your life. And again, that is my opinion. Some people are like, there's no lesson to be found here, Denise. And sometimes you might feel even a little bit triggered by that. Like, I've had so much bad in my life, there's no lesson to be learned here. How much can one person take? And my offering for you today is to look at that. If you're feeling like that specifically, look at this as an invitation. Wait, is there something to be learned here? Can I look at this a different way? Can I explore this from a different perspective? Can I see things If I pull myself out of it and look at it from above, can I see it in a new light? And there's always something to be learned. I really and truly believe from even the most challenging situations in our lives. And I know that for me, that brings me a lot of peace because it makes things almost like make sense, like there's meaning behind things. Had I not gone through some of these profoundly difficult challenges in my own life, would I be the same person you see here before you? Probably not. So even that itself, like my ability to do this job the way I can, it's like, okay, yeah, I've been through a lot of crap in my life. I've been through a lot of challenges, but look where I am now. And that was my invitation. That's how I got myself out of victim mentality, because I spent many, many years living in victim mentality. And I thought, everything was happening to me. The world was happening to me. The world was the bad guy and I was the victim. And in being able to take that invitation and do this work within the therapeutic setting, I was able to see things in a very new light. And that is, I'm 100% certain, is why I stand here before you, why I'm able to do the work that I do in such an incredible way and work and support women in this manner and fashion that I am. It's like I had to go through that to become the person I am today. But everything is an invitation, everything. And if there's something, here's one thing. If I'm talking about something and you're feeling like triggered by it or activated by it, or it's hitting you somewhere, I want you to let me know. I want you to reach out to me and I want you to let me know, because there's a chat we can have there. Let's explore it a little bit deeper. But that is all I have for you today. I hope you are happy. I hope you are healthy. I hope you are abundant, of course, and make it a great day. Make it a great day. Make it a great day. It's the thumbs up, thumbs back dance. Yeah. Okay, let's get to it.